Princess Leonor's stunning transformation in Denmark, honored by Prince Christian's parents. A princess arrives in Denmark. The world expects grace, tradition, ceremony. But what unfolded shocked even the most seasoned royal watchers. Because instead of cool formality, Princess Leonor was honored in a way that no one predicted, and Prince Christian's parents made it clear, this was not just a visit. It was a transformation. 1. The arrival. The cameras turned. The crowd hushed. And then, there she was. Princess Leonor of Spain stepped from the royal jet into the Danish air, her every step watched, her every gesture weighed. This was not simply a state appearance. It was a moment of destiny. Observers whispered immediately, something had changed. Leonor's poise, her stride, her expression. She was no longer the shy crown princess in training. She radiated confidence, calm authority, and unmistakable maturity. Waiting at the edge of the runway were Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary of Denmark. Their presence spoke volumes. They weren't just there as royal hosts. They were there as family, future in-laws watching a daughter step into their world. And then it happened. Crown Princess Mary extended both hands, warmly clasping Leonor's. The crowd gasped. This was not etiquette. This was intimacy. A gesture chosen, not scripted. A gesture of honor. 2. Symbols and silences. Why did this moment matter so much? Why did royal experts call it transformational? Because in royal circles, gestures often speak louder than speeches. Crown Prince Frederik's bow wasn't shallow or perfunctory. It was deliberate, deep, and filled with respect. Denmark wasn't welcoming a visitor. Denmark was honoring Spain's heir, and embracing her as their own. Royal commentators immediately compared it to moments in history where queens in waiting were silently accepted into foreign dynasties. This wasn't just about etiquette. It was a message that Leonor was not arriving as an outsider, but as part of a shared destiny. And yet, the story was only beginning. Later in this video, you'll see how this silent symbolism turned into an unforgettable scene at dinner, a moment that left everyone, even Christian himself, visibly moved. 3. Leonor's transformation. Leonor's transformation did not happen overnight. It began with her military training in Spain. Long days, harsh weather, grueling discipline. The world saw images of her in uniform, exhausted yet determined. Those days hardened her spirit. They reshaped her posture. They gave her the inner strength of a soldier and the outer grace of a queen. And now, in Denmark, that training revealed itself in every detail. Her shoulders straight, her voice steady, her eyes unwavering under the flash of cameras. She carried Spain with her, but also something more. A personal warmth that even the coldest protocol couldn't disguise. Royal insiders whispered, this was not the same Leonor they had seen at her swearing-in last year. This was a young woman stepping into destiny, and doing so with love on her side. 4. Tensions behind the scenes. But make no mistake, behind every royal smile lies family tension. For King Felipe and Queen Letizia, this visit carried enormous weight. Was their daughter truly ready? Would she be respected abroad? Would she be seen as Spain's heir, or reduced to a companion of Denmark's crown prince? Those doubts lingered, until the private dinner. At Amalienborg Palace, in a glittering hall set with silver and candles, the families gathered. Conversations started carefully, politely. But then, slowly, something shifted. Crown Princess Mary leaned toward Leonor, speaking to her with warmth and inclusion. Crown Prince Frederik asked her questions directly, about Spain, about her studies, about her future. Leonor was not treated as a guest. She was treated as a central figure. And when King Felipe saw this, insiders say, a flicker of relief crossed his face. His daughter had not only been welcomed, she had been embraced. 5. The dinner that sealed it. The highlight of the evening came when Crown Prince Frederik rose to speak. A toast. Traditional, yes. But then he looked directly at Leonor. His words were brief, but unforgettable. You are among family. Those 5 words changed everything. Gasps rippled through the room. Not because they were dramatic, but because they were final. A line had been crossed, in the best way possible. Spain's heir was no longer just a visitor. She was part of Denmark's story. And across the table, Christian's gaze said it all. Pride, admiration, quiet joy. 6. Public reaction. The images swept across Europe. Headlines exploded. Leonor de Bourbon stuns Copenhagen. Future queen honored by Denmark's crown. From Spain to Denmark, a transformation. On Spanish streets, citizens felt a surge of pride. Their princess had not only represented them, she had elevated them. In Denmark, admiration turned into affection. Commentators called her a bridge between monarchies, a living symbol of unity. And still, the whispers grew louder. What comes next? An engagement, a wedding, a formal alliance. 7. The promise of the future. As the evening ended, one thing was clear. Princess Leonor had crossed an invisible threshold. She arrived as a crown princess of Spain. She left as something more, a figure honored, embraced, and transformed on the international stage. The honor shown by Prince Christian's parents wasn't just etiquette. It was approval. It was acceptance. It was recognition of a destiny unfolding before their eyes. And as Leonor returned to Spain, royal watchers everywhere agreed, the world had witnessed a turning point. A stunning transformation. A young woman stepping into her destiny, not alone, but surrounded by love, by honor, and by history itself. Later in this journey, there will be more moments. Bigger ceremonies. Greater responsibilities. But none will erase the memory of this night, the night Princess Leonor was honored in Denmark, and the world saw her not as a girl becoming queen, but as a queen already in spirit.